My mom thought that being on food stamps or welfare was an embarrassment, and she wouldn't do it. And she went and got 2 or 3 jobs. She was a medical transcriptionist, and I remember she worked her main job, and at night we would go with her to the doctor's office, and we would do our homework while she was typing away, and they would let her use the typewriters and everything to get the work done. We were there till like 9 o'clock, just doing our homework, and she would work, and that's how we got our vacations, our summer vacations. That's how we got those little extra things that she wanted to give us. We didn't say, hey, we need a vacation, government, Mr. Government, We didn't. My mom didn't ask. My mom didn't ask for that. It was just, she was just too big a pride, and I think that's what we all Hispanics have is a lot of pride, and that's why I can't understand how the Democrats feel that all Hispanics are Democrat. And I can't get my head wrapped around it that that those are my values. If they're not, then I'm Democrat. Nothing. No, I'm Republican, right? I mean, do you guys agree with me? Am I a Republican? Exactly. And I was going to ask my mom, why are you Democrat? She didn't want to talk about it. I just went and saw her last week. She didn't want to talk about it, not over the phone, So I was like, all right, that's your choice. She chose. That's what she's going to do. So that's why I'm like, these are my values. You're the one that brought them up. That's the way I was brought up. That's how I was raised. So if we can get this message out and turn some heads and have people realize, shit, that's my story too. That's my story too, So let me take a look. Let me think. Why am I Democrat? Why am I Democrat? Why am I Republican? We have a thing out that's why are we Republican? So if we can turn some heads and get some votes over to the Republican side, then that's my goal. Another thing, my dad, that was my mom, and my dad, he said that there was no such thing as a free lunch. My dad taught me, he had a gun in his house. He had a gun in the house, and we knew not to touch it. We knew. Or else we were going to get spanked. We were... Yeah. So I'm a child abuse victim, or I've been child abused, I guess. So, yeah, raise your hand if you got spanked. Who got sent out in timeout? Who got timeout here? Okay, so all of you seem to be okay, right? You're not mentally or deformed or mentally,
You don't know that.
That's why we're Republican. We got a kick in the ass for Republican and became Republican. So anyway, my dad taught me how to fight. He taught me judo. He was a Marine. He went to Korea, and he actually taught me some judo. He bought boxing gloves for us whenever he didn't want us to fight each other. So he bought us boxing gloves to just soften the blow and just kind of learn how to fight, So whenever me and my brother were mad at each other, whatever, he put on the gloves. All right, put on the gloves. Then all of a sudden it just became fun. It wasn't even a fight anymore. It was just like fun. but then, in the serious times, he actually taught me how to knife fight. would a Democrat dad do that?